Capricorn, welcome to your December 2021 general tarot reading. It's Raina here. I've already done an astrology reading for December. You can check my channel if you haven't listened to that yet. There is going to be a, a Venus retrograde in your sign. So that might be very important for you and your life as a whole. Okay. Let's see here. The heart of the matter is the Seven of Pentacles. Pentacles connect to the earth element, which you are a part of, and these are the practical matters of life. Money, job, sometimes health. But in this case, the Seven of Pentacles, you might feel that you are at a turning point. The number 7 is the turning point. And it's like, okay, do I continue to invest energy in such and such thing, or do I move on? So an example would be a relationship that is not a, fully committed relationship. You might be dating somebody, but you're not quite sure if it is commitment worthy or not. And I think especially a Capricorn individual is always assessing these things and saying, I'm putting in this energy and this is what I'm getting back from it. And is it worth it? Is it leading to something? Because remember that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and so there's always that desire for tangible results. And actually, I think the Seven of Pentacles, that's one of the key phrases, is tangible results. And, kind of it's a farmer's card. So it's like assessing, how the crops yielded what I wanted it to yield. In the past position, we have the Eight of Cups, and this is kind of like maybe a phrase that just came into my mind was soul searching, but definitely searching for something of a more emotionally fulfilling type of experience. So these two cards coupled could indicate that let's say you left a job for something that you were going to, you created a business for yourself, but it didn't necessarily take off right off the bat. And I'm sure in the vast majority of cases, that's what happens, is that it's kind of incremental. And so you're wondering, should I keep doing this or not? But you have to remember why you left what you were doing before, because that can give you that renewal, that sense of recommitment. If you were not feeling fulfilled, whether it be a relationship you were in, a job you were in, the fact that you might not feel like what you're doing is paying off per se is not necessarily what you should be focusing on. Because an example would be, obviously, it's self-explanatory if I'm talking about starting your own business, that you can still feel fulfilled even if you're not making big bucks doing something or making what you were making before. But in a relationship, for instance, maybe it's almost like you're having an affair with someone. Or maybe you're just, I was going to say having an affair with yourself, investing in yourself. spending time kind of like with a sense of renewal, trying to create there's a term that I hear people using. I mean, it can be self-love, cultivating a sense of yourself and in putting that investment into yourself. And it can be simply that you're not sure if like you're ready to start going out into the world again or not. But the thing is to remember that you left for a reason, whatever that Eight of Cups represents to you or for you. The higher message is the Page of Wands. You might be on the cusp of a breakthrough, a new beginning that is coming your way. Maybe this is hearing some good news. Pages can be messages. Now, usually I don't read this in the literal sense as a predictive card, but in this case, it might be something if you have been feeling a bit discouraged. And if the Seven of Pentacles is a card of not necessarily seeing how something that you have been involved in is really paying off, then the Page of Wands can be in the 11th hour that you receive a message that is very happy news. So good news awaits. And that can change everything because it can affirm that you made the right decision, that the Eight of Cups was the right decision for you to make. Because sometimes we do second guess ourselves when what we do, when we leave something behind and what we are going towards doesn't seem like it's, yielding the fruit that we have hoped that it would. We can't know how something is going to turn out fully. And even if this is a year in the making, even if that Eight of Cups is something that you walked away from in December of 2020, that is not a lot of time in the grand scheme of things. So you might be like impatient. Capricorns typically aren't impatient, but it might be testing your patience if it's something that's like a year in the making and you don't realize that there's so many wonderful things awaiting you. And this can be an initiation period in December. And certainly you're going to have your solar return, so that goes along with that as well. What crosses you is the Seven of Cups. So this is a card where it's funny. You see that these cups are made of gold, and you think of that saying, all that glitters is not gold, meaning that something can look good on the outside and still not be for you or not be something that is really all it's cracked up to be. And the same applies, and it's interesting that is cups, because ultimately I think of it in the emotional sense, what cups relate to the water element of, you do something when you are feeling a certain way. So with that Eight of Cups, you're feeling emotionally empty and you decide enough is enough. I'm going to leave this situation. And you walk into something and you don't feel like you have fulfilled yourself. So you are still looking for that sense of completion, that sense of, I have arrived. I'm doing what I set out to do. I'm feeling the way that I want to feel. You might still be in that transitional period where you are, maybe you've made a very big change in your life, Capricorn, but you still haven't found your place 100%. And therefore, your emotions are still kind of, all over the place. And that can be also with the Seven of Cups, it can be wishful thinking. It can be kind of muddled thinking, that you're not thinking clearly about something. And if there is a situation where you left, let's say, a marriage, and you had been hoping that your life would see some kind of improvement emotionally, you might still be feeling a bit confused, a bit like you're second guessing yourself. You don't know what direction to go in. And I would say that the Page of Wands is really about finding yourself. The only thing that can stop you, this card, the Seven of Cups, can also be about drinking too much, or, that kind of thing. That can lead to cloudy thinking. That anything that obstructs your ability to make good choices is going to be detrimental to you at this time. Because you might be at a turning point. What's coming in is the Three of Cups. This is a celebratory card. Certainly in December, we have a lot of people are in that mode of being around loved ones, people that they care about. And so you might be doing just that, and your friends. And it's interesting because the last two cards I got were threes. 3 has the connection with creativity and abundance. The Major Arcana 3 is the Empress card. So with the Three of Cups, this could even be, if you've been trying to really jumpstart a business, you might say to yourself, I could be, making a pitch to my friends. I don't know why I didn't think about, having them be part of this. Sorry. I was trying to just bring it out so you could see it better. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I think of this? And then you bring your friends into all of this. And, or getting the word out. They can help you get the word out. And that might feel like, hey, great idea. And then another 3 as the outcome card, the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of teamwork. Maybe you're enlisting someone to help you to do what you are trying to accomplish. This can also be good for money, that you're attracting abundance to you. And if this is coming from profits from your business, you may feel like the more that you get the word out to people that are near and dear to you, it helps you to get more sales. And with the Page of Wands, this may even be an idea that you have that you can implement, and you're very excited about this idea and you can't wait to try it out. And with the Three of Pentacles being the outcome card, it looks like it might succeed. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like a private reading,